Harry's and Noah are on pack-up duty.
Whilst driving down the beach with the trailer on, we noticed 5 people out in the rib.
There's a child among them, wearing inflatable water wings, a sign he probably can't swim.
You boys are smoking here.
Oh my God. Your senses just go crazy when you're in a situation of multiple people drowning around you.
Hey, North, can you...
Back, please.
Yeah, we're on our way.
I could just see this kid in floaties out there, and he had a whole heap of other people with him in distress. And I knew there was a massive urgency for us to get out there.
Noah has to make a quick decision.
The guy further out, he's really not in a good state. He was just going straight out the back. You need to go into who needs help the most. The kid, he was kind of getting helped out by 2 other people. They were all in a bit of trouble, but knowing that Harris is behind me, he was all right for the time being.
Okay, that guy.
With the guy further out, he was struggling. He'd obviously had no real idea what he was doing and the dangerous situation that he was in.
Harry's makes a beeline for the boy,
Put the kid on, put the kid on. Put the kid on.
who's being held up by 2 other swimmers, also battling to stay afloat.
They're real heroes. They've gone out to try and help this little boy, and they've got themselves in strife as well. But my first priority is to save that little boy. He's got floats on. There's a big chance that he can't swim at all.
Harry's has the boy on his board, while Noah floats his patient to a sandbank. Then, out of nowhere, a freak wave.
Waves hit me, then the board turns upside down, and one of the floats flew off.
Grab him,
Reaching for this child.
quick. Grab him. Get him.
And that is just the worst feeling ever, that you are helpless.
Grab him.
I've got to grab the kid, I've got to grab the board, and it's like everyone's just trying to reach out for this kid.
Harry's hauls the boy back onto the board. He's finally safe. But the man Noah rescued is in trouble again. The same wave, sweeping him off the safety of a sandbank and back into the rip.
It's all kicking off again. It's like we've just hit the restart button and we're back to square one.
Jackson's just gone out now as well.
In the nick of time, backup arrives.
Those would have been sitting on the side of that bank, and that would be so much water, just pulled them straight off there.
Out of nowhere, Jackson shows up. The patient's now holding on to Jackson's board and
Get on the board.
he's too tired to climb onto himself.
Get on the board, you can't swim.
Jumped off my board to try and lift up the guy's legs onto Jackson's board, but he's got no strength, he's buggered. His legs are also slippery as hell. It's like he's just jumped into a pool of baby oil beforehand.
At the same time, Harry's paddles the boy to shore.
You don't know what those waves are going to do, and you can come off at any time.
Jump off. Jump.
I was just exhausted.
But the 2 swimmers who kept him afloat for so long are still battling to make it in.
These 2 heroes that have tried their best to save this young boy's life are still stuck out in the water, so I had to go out and bring them in also.
Jump on. Yeah, that's it. What can you do? What about those boys?
You know, it reminds me of like a boxing match. You've got that last round and literally your arms are so tired you can barely hold them up.
Good, lucky you guys were there to hold him up. I know you guys are in trouble too, but... Thanks, boys.
You right? Please don't swim over here today.
Wow. That was a good one.
It is really, really dangerous. You see what just happened?
You don't see many of those too often, eh?
The family is on holiday from China. Their first time at Bondi, unforgettable.
Far out. When you got kids, and I seen him out there, and I'm going as flat out, I'm going as hard as I can to save his life. You know, like, I'm looking at him and I was looking at my own son. It's quite hard.
The gentleman took everything he had to save my brother.
Well, very good. Well, how great. Well, very grateful for you, sir. All right, have a good afternoon. Have a good afternoon, sir. You too, man. I've actually got blue bottle on my face from the kid from rescuing him. Kids are just VIPs. You've got to do everything you can to save a child, and that kid's going to remember that for the rest of his life.
Lockie works in a service dominated by very experienced lifeguards, including Bondi's only female lifeguard, 30-year-old Jules.
I was just down doing a bit of a roving patrol. I was down in the south corner, and then next second, someone out in the surf was screaming and yelling and kind of waving at me.
To the south, I think I've just got someone in the water that needs some assistance.
Copy, Jules. Oh, looks like they've done their shoulder, maybe.
A young woman is being kept afloat by volunteer lifesavers and members of the public.
Jules to step 2, I think I've got a spinal here. Can someone get one?
Yeah, Boo, maybe if you can run down. When you come past, maybe you can grab a spinal cord.
I got there and the girl was being held. She was in excruciating pain. Something was horribly wrong.
After she was violently dumped by a wave, the woman must be supported by volunteer lifesavers and members of the public.
Minimising movement in the ocean just adds a kind of extremely difficult element.
The spinal board is on its way. But in the rolling surf, Jules must find a quick solution.
I need to get this girl on a stable platform and out of the ocean.
You're in charge of your head. So 3, when you count, everyone has to turn to the body and we have to raise her.
I think she's going to try and put them on the board, but I'd rather they just wait until the spinal board.
I had to improvise, so I just went for it.
1, 2, 3.
Actually, they did it pretty smooth. It's not too bad.
Assisted by volunteer lifesavers and members of the public, Jules must get the woman through the surf without any sudden movements.
There's a huge amount of responsibility when dealing with a spinal. Your treatment could be the difference between them walking home or them going home in a wheelchair.
Jules takes charge of the delicate situation.
Every time she screamed and cringed, I swear like I've felt that. I just kind of went into action mode and autopilot and started yelling out orders to people. We brought her in and just lay her down on the board in the sand, and I guess that was when we started to really assess like her symptoms and what was happening.
So what's your name?
Yeah,
Sophie or something. All right, I'm Jules. I want you to stay as still as you possibly can, okay?
21-year-old Sammy is at the beach alone.
And is the pain just in your neck? Okay, back and neck. Did you get dumped by a wave? All right.
Central to Lockie. My ambulance will be on its way. What do you guys want to do with the patient? You want to stay down there or come up here?
Lying precariously on the edge of the board, Sammy must be stabilised.
Sammy, what we're going to do now is we're just going to get you a little bit more straight so you're more comfortable.
Don't take your head.
When they're feeling a lot of pain, it's really hard to treat because you don't want them moving their head or their neck, and quite often when they are in such distress, they'll do that.
Every summer, lifeguards respond to dozens of potential spinal injuries. Most of them suffer no permanent effects. A handful aren't so lucky.
Can you move his feet? My foot's up right.
In 2011, Brazilian man Leo tragically broke his neck in Bondi's shore break.
We're just going to give you some pain relief, Sammy, all right? So as soon as it's ready, we'll get you to suck on the green whistle.
An analgesic gas offers the lifeguard's strongest form of pain relief.
Big breasts that you were doing with me.
It doesn't taste very nice. It's okay.
It's like medicine, so it's going to taste a bit funky, but it's so important.
Just important that you get it in, yeah.
It's like
shit.
Yeah, but it's going to help you, all right?
A head-to-toe assessment will identify any loss of feeling or motor function.
Can you just wiggle your toes at all for me?
That's a really bad sign when someone has no feeling in their feet. It's time to really start thinking about, serious spinal damage.
Sammy's symptoms indicate a potentially devastating spinal injury. The question now is whether or not it's permanent.
Your left leg is numb?
It felt numb when I hit my head.
Yeah.
All the pain,
Bit of pain?
in my back.
That's all right, just keep breathing. Remember,
Take the whistle in, nice deep breaths.
As lifeguards wait for paramedics to arrive, Sammy makes a shocking revelation.
I've broken a neck before.
Okay, so how long ago have you broken your neck?
A year and a half ago.
And what were you doing a year and a half ago?
Cheerleading.
So I just kind of took a breath. She could have completely cracked or broken something here.
For the symptoms that she showed, that was the most serious case I've dealt with.
So we're going to put a collar on you, all right?
I guess I was fearful that she might lose her ability to walk.
Lifeguards wait in hope for news that Sammy will make a full recovery.
Poor little thing, hey? 20 years old. Young.
I didn't even know what to think when she left the beach. I was kind of like just doing some really deep breaths, trying to kind of process it all. But yeah, I was so concerned for her because it was just a massive unknown.
Have you got anything else on the beach? So you're with another person?
Yeah.
So why don't you go and tell them, stay where they are.
It's the lowest thing to do to someone who's come to the beach for a day, especially, international tourists who've got their passports and all of that stuff, all their money, phones. Take all of that away from them. It's just a scumbag act. I can't stand it. Sure.
Just minutes later, and lifeguards spot another unhappy beachgoer.
I wouldn't steal his bag. He's on the warpath, hey, look at him. Poor bloke.
So our observation skills as lifeguards are tuned into the water, but also the beach as well. And this guy just had that look like he'd lost something. I think he got a bit of a surprise that we were ready for him.
Hey mate, how are you? You look like you got your bag stolen.
Yeah, we've had a couple go in the last sort of couple of hours. Yeah.
As the man and his two female companions go looking for their bag, Hoppo suspects there are more victims to come.
If one or two bags get stolen on the beach, you know they're going to hit probably up to about 5 or 6 in one hit. So I know that there's more to come, so you need to keep an eye out.
Watch out for wander around.
Yeah.
Wander around.
Well, they come back, behind the pavilion here because it's a quieter spot. Less people are going to see them, and then they scoot off either way. So I went out looking for the bag and around the back of the pavilion, and I noticed one was sort of ransacked.
Yeah, I've got a Nipco wallet. Oh, that's so good. Oh, but he's nothing to check it out.
It is a nice feeling being able to call a person who's had their belongings stolen and sort of pass on the good news.
We think we might have your bag.
Hello, we had a bag get stolen.
Yeah.
We got a phone call.
Yeah.
Yes, 36.
Oh, yeah. You're with the Irishman.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I don't know if it's is it all there though?
Purse
Did he take?
is empty, but
Oh no. And did he lose? He lost his shoes.
brand new yesterday.
You can replace the shoes.
Oh,
though,
thank
but
you
yeah.
so much.
As Hoppo suspected, the thief is on a roll.
Go around the back. I'll come around the back with you because this is where they're all dumped.
Another one. Wow.
The victim and his friend spot a teenager holding something very familiar. But the youngster isn't staying around for long.
There's one no attention. We've got him here on the run. Back of the pav. Okay. We've got the guy. Your bag.
Now, Singlets and Hoppo have a thief in their sights.
Promenade north, he's going past. He's going up around the 23rd Park. Okay, boy.
No way.
Yeah,
Got him. Central, copy that. Hold him down nice and strong.
Next to Bondi Surf Club, lifeguards are holding a teenage boy suspected of stealing a bag.
We've asked him, is it our bag? He said, no, it's mine. And when this guy said, I know my bag, and the next moment he started running.
Sit down. Sit down.
Listen.
Hello. Yeah, they're saying they have to keep me here.
Who's this?
Keep you there.
See?
Who is it?
My mum.
Well, you'll have a chance to explain it to her in a minute, all right, when the police arrive.
No, I'm going.
No, mate, sit down.
Don't, you can't touch me.
Sit down, mate. Sit down.
I'm 13 years old.
It doesn't matter, mate. You've been suspected of stealing.
Well, can I go to the toilet?
In a minute you can go, mate, but for now, just relax.
I can't, my leg.
Just take the weight off it, sit down.
No, it's gone.
He's been suspected of something. If he's done nothing, he'll have his chance to explain and he can walk away. But for now, he's been found holding stolen goods.
Anything you say or do will be recorded and camera. Stand up, put your hands in the air.
The boy was held at Bondi Police Station, but due to his age, was later released with a caution. On weekends and public holidays during the summer months, volunteer lifesavers, affectionately known as clubbies, assist Bondi's professional lifeguards.
Bondi Lifeguards look after the beach. We set up the flags. We are in charge of the whole beach. And the surf lifesaving come under that, and we work great together, but we call the shots.
At South Bondi, lifeguards and volunteer lifesavers are monitoring poor swimmers near 2 rips.
It was an outgoing tide mixed with 3 o'clock in the afternoon, which was the busiest period. And yeah, so it's a recipe for trouble.
As a volunteer lifesaver heads toward a woman being helped by 2 stronger swimmers, Jackson spots someone in trouble further out.
Yeah, so I noticed a lady. She was trying to swim, but it was actually quite strong that day, and it was pushing her out to sea quite rapidly.
Yeah, I'm going to go in.
If you fall off the sandbank usually and you're not the most confident swimmer, you're going to find yourself in a bit of trouble and you'll probably get taken out to sea and panic.
Grab on. Pretty strong, eh?
Once she got a hold of my board, I could see the relief in her eyes.
You right? It's okay. Jump on. You need to jump on the board.
The woman struggles to climb onto the board.
I think she may have just been so tired that she needed to first have a rest.
We need to get you on.
As I was trying to get the lady on the board, at the corner of my eye, I see a red and yellow volunteer surf lifesavers cap. I thought, well, why not use him? And I'll try and get him to help me get her on the board.
You want to help her get on my board? Yeah, sweet. Let's get her on.
It appears the volunteer lifesaver wants to do more than just offer assistance.
This board, if you want, to behind you. Here, jump on, and then you need to face. All right, she's on with you. There you go.
And then before I knew it, she was gone. She'd latched onto the other bloke's board and she'd left me high and dry. It sort of never happened to me before.
Stolen one. Mate, just pinch him from me. Yeah, South Essential. What about that? The clubby pinster.
Yeah, I had a visual of that deputy, mate.
He was more in a sort of age bracket, so she took more of a liking to him. So I got brushed, and she must have seen a twinkle in his eyes because she was straight onto his board. She obviously thought yellow was a better colour and jumped on my board.
Minutes later, as volunteer lifesaver John continues to patrol the south end, Jackson spots 2 more swimmers struggling in the rip.
Yeah, just those swimmers, guys, those 2 out the back, just swim across and onto the sandbanks. Don't swim against the rip.
I didn't think they were in need of urgent assistance. I actually thought that I'd be able to direct them through the speaker.
Just go the other way, swim this way, where I'm pointing.
Before I knew it, eager Johnny was out there again. I saw him charging in. I thought, you know what, good luck to the man.
Here comes John. Keep swimming that way, you'll be able to stand up. You just keep going that way. Keep going, guys, you're nearly there. You'll be able to stand in 2 seconds.
John arrives just as the swimmers reach the safety of the sandbank.
They happened to pay attention to me this time, and John got snubbed.
I reckon I just got one back up on him. He's gone out and now he's coming back empty-handed.
Seconds later, a much more serious situation is unfolding.
Yeah, I'm going to go in for these kids.
When you see kids going under, you don't hesitate. You know, like that, you're just straight out there. They were in quite serious distress, so my first priority was just to give them something to hold on.
The boys cling to the board as the rip takes the group further out.
And I see my mate John again, he pops up. Can always count on John, so he was on his way out, and I thought, you know what, this time it's going to be perfect because there's 2 patients. He can take one and I'll take the other one in. I was just so happy that he was down there and he was doing his best. You know, those guys, those take time out of their day. They're volunteers. At the end of the day, we've all got the same goal down here, and that's just to avoid fatalities down at Bondi. Now that I've got a good relationship with John, if I see him down the beach again, we'll have a laugh and we'll get back to work.
For kids, the beach is simply magical. But Bondi is one of the most crowded beaches in the world, and in just the blink of an eye, children can disappear out of sight.
When it's busy summer's day, we get missing people all day.
Lifeguards deal with hundreds of lost kids every summer, and in turn, hundreds of distraught parents.
He's down by the flags.
One of the biggest challenges is getting an accurate description of the child, what they're wearing and their age from the parent.
Mother of 2, Amita, has been searching for her 3-year-old son since he ran off more than 30 minutes ago.
You're my son, where's
What's wrong?
No, he just walked out of the bathroom.
The temperature is over 40 degrees, and Amita has been carrying her 5-year-old son as she searched the beach.
The mother was quite seriously stressed on a really stinking hot Sunday. She looked like she had a heat stroke.
Mandy, please.
You need to stop crying so you can communicate with yourselves.
Managing the parents can be really challenging. We need them to help us and assist us in finding the child.
What's he wearing? What t-shirt?
He's wearing like a white handy singlet and a little shorts. What's his name? Maddie.
Immediately I went off and started the search, and then Jules came in, she checked the girls' toilets, we looped around the pavilion.
It's the end of the day and light is fading.
Boys are going out on the beach.
Little Manny's 3 years old. You know, I was worried for the little man.
Alright, I've covered through the pavilion.
Just moving along the beach now.
The search reaches the 40-minute mark, and there is no sign of the young boy.
I've lost one of my children at Clow Valley Beach one day, and it's something that I'll never forget for as long as I live. You literally feel like you're going to be sick. It's going to be all right, but you need to be okay yourself, okay?
As light fades, the shutters come down. Lifeguards call police.
Any luck, Central? No, not yet.
Chapo needs Amita's assistance, but she's suffering from heat stroke.
I was trying to get her moving, getting her coherent, getting her to try and help us.
You okay?
Oh, I hadn't dealt with a situation like this before.
Anita. Hey. We're just going to sit down the first aid bed. Anita. Hey. Hey.
Tough love is sometimes a good thing.
We need you to stay awake and alert, okay?
So all of a sudden, you know, the woman looks like she's unconscious.
Anita. Hello.
It's suddenly gone from bad to worse.
It's after pack-up time for lifeguards. As the sun goes down, there's no sign of 3-year-old Manny.
The search had gone on for quite a while. The worry's really starting to set in with me. The mother couldn't help us, so the 5-year-old brother was the key witness.
Lifeguards are looking for a small boy in a white singlet.
The big brother kept the family together, that Arvo.
Anita, listen, you need to help us now. Are you awake?
Is that Manny? Nah.
As the search intensifies, police arrive.
Yeah, mate, we've done a couple of loops through the pavilion, like the kids park around the back, and just looping along the beach now.
Were you at the beach with anyone else? Just myself and him. Yeah.
It's been 45 minutes since the 3-year-old went missing. Then, Dino spots a small boy in the shallows.
When I first saw him, there was a lady there watching, and I went and asked her, I said, is this your child? And she said no.
Dino confirms the child is unaccompanied by a parent.
I've got a kid that no one seems to own. I picked him up.
You want to come for a drive?
Geez,
I hope it's this kid, because I've just picked him up and taken him.
The brother knows Dino.
We just needed some confirmation before we got all the way back up to the tower.
Hey, this other buggy. Is this Manny? Is this your brother? Is this Manny? Yes. That's him. It's him, all right. You want to have a race? Race him. Let's go. Let's go see Mum.
Stoked, we've got him. Let's get him up to the tower, get him to Mum, because Mum's in a state of shock.
We got him.
We got him. Found him. We've got him on the beach. Sorry, guys.
You could literally see the relief like pouring out of her face.
A father of 2 himself, Dino shares the relief.
Yeah, as a parent, it's really nice to see a family reunited.
You know, the love for a child is stronger than any love that you can feel for another human. To think that that could be jeopardised or taken away from you in a brief moment is truly terrifying.
Where did you go? Mommy.